Hi, Kathy.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I've been better though. Hopefully you'll be able to help me.
I hope so too. So I know you've expressed some vocal issues, having breathiness and strain and some pain in the neck and shoulders.
Yeah.
How has that been feeling today and in the past week?
Well, it's pretty raspy. It seems to be getting worse, like more often, and that then increases my neck and shoulder pain. So it just seems to be getting worse.
Right. And then what is the biggest benefit you're hoping to get out of this vocal therapy?
Well, I'm hoping that you can help me with some ideas of how to manage this so that it doesn't get worse and it actually hopefully can get better. Some tips, looking for some tips and things I can do for myself at home.
Well, today we're going to work on and just discuss the importance of hydration for your vocal folds and just drinking plenty of fluids. And I know you teach, so the importance of using an attachable microphone so you don't have to talk at loud volumes. And then we're also going to do some muscle tension reduction exercises, so that'll help with the pain in the neck and shoulders. And then also work on techniques to find your resonant voice so you don't have to put so much effort into trying to speak, which is causing the raspiness and tension in your voice.
Sounds good.
So the first thing we're going to do is talk about hygiene. And so it's important to drink a lot of water throughout the day. It helps the vocal folds vibrate better, and it reduces the subglottal pressure so you don't have to get so much air and push so hard to get the vocal folds to move. And then if your vocal folds are dehydrated, I want you to start. Your vocal folds need more effort to vibrate. So if they're not hydrated, you're gonna have to increase your effort, which is gonna increase the tension and the pain. So with this being said, I want you to try to drink 10 ounces of water when you're teaching in class, and then so those are times that you're talking more often, or if you're talking to your kids a lot at home. And then during times of not talking as much, I want you to still try to drink 6 to 8 ounces an hour. And I got you this water bottle, and it has the ounces right on the side. So just before class, I would fill it out up to however many ounces at the time we were working on. So we're going to start with 10. And by the end of class, that should all be gone to keep your vocal folds hydrated.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. And then the next thing, and then also with the water and hydration and just keeping your vocal folds healthy, implementing the microphone during classes will also help so you don't have to speak as loudly because some of the classes you teach are big.
That's a good idea.
And then the next activity is we're going to do some muscle tension reduction exercises. So we're just going to start with 4 of them. And the first one, I want you to sit straight, good posture, and we're going to take your head and go forward and back. But before we do that, what would you say your tension is now on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being so much pain and 1 being barely any pain at all?
Probably today, since it's Friday and I've gone through the whole week, I'd probably say that it's about a 4.
Okay. All right. So we'll do some of the exercises. So the forward back. So make sure you're feeling it up in front and back. And then the next one is head side to side. Like this. And then when you get to the side, move it up and back. And then switch sides. And do the same up and back.
I feel crunching in there.
Yeah. And then the next one is shoulder rolls. So just
Forward.
rolling forward. And you can also switch and do back.
That feels good.
And then the next one is shoulder shrugs. So putting your shoulders up and then just letting them drop quickly. So you'll want to do each of these a few times, and then this is just a few of them. There's more. I have a sheet for you that has all the exercises in. So you'll want to make sure to do these each day, and also when you're starting to feel the tension in your neck and shoulders. So now that we've done those, would you say that the tension went down a little bit?
Well, that crunching is kind of weird. Yeah, the part that felt the best was the dropping.
Mm-hmm.
That feels really good.
So what would you say the tension is at now?
3.5.
So the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to do some resonant voice therapy, and when we're doing this, we're trying to find the right amount of closure in your vocal folds. So we don't want to be closing the vocal folds too harshly, but then we also don't want to be doing it so softly that there's gaps in between. And when you're doing this, you'll want to do the hydration and the stretches before this, so all these kind of go hand in hand together. And when we're doing this activity, I want you to focus on an easy feeling in the face and in the throat, and in the face you're trying to feel buzziness. It's like when you're humming, we're going to start off by do you feel the buzziness in your face?
Yeah.
And then now we're going to go into me.
Me.
Do you still feel the buzziness?
Me. Kinda.
Yeah. And then does it feel like you're putting a lot of effort into it, or does it feel kind of relaxed?
The me part was was kind of effort, but the humming was relaxed.
Yeah. So we'll keep, this is an 8-week long process, so we'll continue to work with that. So you'll want to do humming and then going into the me, and then we'll go into a sentence. So meet my mom.
Meet my mom. I feel that buzzing.
You feel the buzzy?
Yeah. Meet my mom.
So
my kids are gonna think that's funny.
When you do that, does your voice quality feel like it's less effortless and raspy than when you're tired after a long day talking?
I don't know. I'll have to practice that one.
We'll continue to do that each week. And I also have a sheet for you to do this at home and reading. So those are the only activities I have for today. But I have this journal that I want you to fill out. So the first page is a water journal. And I did it from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And so each time of the day, I want you to put the activity you're doing, and then the amount of water you drink. And then I also want you to rate your voice on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 not being raspy at all, and 5 being extremely raspy and tired.
Okay.
So you'll do that each day for the next week until the next session.
Okay.
And then the next one is the muscle tension relaxation exercises. So you'll just put the date, and then you'll put the tension you have before doing them, and then the tension after you did them. And you can either do all of them, a few of them, whatever you're feeling. And then there's also a note section if you wanted to put what worked, what didn't, things like that.
Okay.
And then the last one is just the resonant voice practice. You'll just put the date and then explain how you felt that practice went for that day. Did you feel the buzziness? Do you feel like you had less effort doing that than just speaking normally? So you've got those.
Each day too?
Yep.
Okay.
For the next week. So I want you to do all these until the next session.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, I think you explained really well what I need to do.
All right, so
I
just
like the book.
remember to drink your water, wear the microphone, and do your exercises, and you should start to see some improvement in your voice.
Even in the first week?
Possibly.
Awesome.
Yes.
Can't wait to try.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. I'll see you next week.